It is nearly Hallowed Eve. Are you ready? Yes, it's that time of year. Halloween. But this is not a Halloween story. This is a story of a misadventure of a young couple. Deep in East Texas, they were driving. They were sort of looking for Bigfoot. Ridiculous, of course. But they went down a few tracks and then into the deep forest, and then their vehicle broke down. There was no one they could see, and no one could help them. They tried to get the vehicle going again, but it didn't happen. Next, what happened was terrifying. Night had fallen, and they had few clothes to keep them warm, but they managed to drift off to sleep in the early hours of the morning. The next thing the young lady saw out of her window was a police light. She could see it flashing. And then she heard a voice. A deputy talked to her and asked her to wind the window down. She did that. And he said, "Just get out of the vehicle and walk towards me." She said, "Why?" He said, "Just do that, please." She climbed out of the vehicle, and the officer kept telling her, "Don't look back, just walk straight towards us." There were several officers there, all with their weapons drawn. She was a bit scared. She said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Just follow the light towards me, and all will be well." She started to walk and was getting terrified, but she kept walking towards the officer. She was nearly next to him when she turned around. The officer said no, but she did. On top of the vehicle was a deranged man with the head of her boyfriend, laughing. Whatever you do, don't go chasing Bigfoot in East Texas, would be the first suggestion. Not a pleasant story by any means. The young woman, to this day, still remains terrified. I hope you're not terrified, because this is just a story, nothing to be frightened of. Would you like to come for a drive with me out to East Texas? Leave a comment and I'll come and pick you up. Good night. I'm being cold.